Managing emotions is something that is very, I think, something that you have to learn and practice and be very conscientious about. It's got to be a purposeful decision that you're going to do that. So I think the most important thing is just to be very aware of times in your life and become aware of what's happening in your what's happening in your calendar month, and figure it out. And for me, when I knew things were going to happen, I would be more aware of it, so I would be more guarded in that situation and realize, oh, this is where that's coming from, so I'm not going to react that way. I'm going to control that more because I'm a little bit more of a hormonal mess today. Or I remember there would be days I'd feel like I was a rubber band that was stretched out, just ready to snap. And that's one of those worst days. And I'd come and tell you, I said, just want you to know, today's that day that I feel like a rubber band. And you would help then, because then you wouldn't go push any buttons either. But yeah, all right. Yeah.
I think one of the reasons is because we talk a lot about our dreams and where we're going to go, and we know where we want to be here. So how do we want to behave here? And I watch you. You do an incredible job. You may go through all that, but people don't know that because you don't use it as an excuse. The word whine is not in her vocabulary. It's a very conscious choice to choose to react.
It's a decision. To me, somebody can't control emotions. To me, you're just expressing to me how immature you are and out of control that is. So that's just allowing that to happen versus saying, I'm going to be in control of my environment, myself. And I refuse to give in to that. And that, to me, it was a control thing. I'm not going to do that. I think I did have a vision of where we were going, what we were doing, and that was far more important than this over here and this taking control and me allowing that to happen. I just made a decision and it didn't happen.
Well, and besides the hormones, we all go through situations where it gets our anger up or our frustration up or whatever. And again, we look so far down the road. I get accused a lot of times like, how come you don't ever get mad about that kind of thing? Or it just drives me crazy. We're having a difficult discussion and you stay level-headed all the time. Well, I haven't always been level-headed, but I've noticed every time I do, I regret it. It costs me. And so we just don't let that happen anymore. We want this so bad down here that we're not gonna let a short-term situation mess us up. It's a very conscious choice.
It's just the results are not the consequences are not worth it.
Amen. I agree.